Well, just to let you know what a good officer candidate Miranda Graham Richter would be, she studied up on the other questions that I gave to Shane. Shout out to Shane for that one. And she really wanted the magic wand question about if she could wave the magic wand. But like any good officer judge, I'm not going to let you answer the magic wand question. But I am going to give you something a little bit different. So if you had a billboard you had for our fellow dance team directors, and you had a platform to speak standing next to that billboard, what would you put on that billboard and what would you say?
Oh, that's a good one.
Of course it is. Work hard if you want to be the top officer. Come on, Miranda, you can do it.
I think it's really important in order to advance in your profession, in order to continue to grow yourself as an educator, is rely first on your own ingenuity.
So I'm going to say that the billboard says, rely first on your own ingenuity. I love that. I think it's great.
Yes, and I absolutely love and adore Emily, and we have a great working relationship and personal relationship, and I'm so thankful for that. It's so nice to have a sounding board with someone, but I also
I wouldn't know anything about what that's like. 5 crazy years.
Yeah. But I do know what it's like to just be in these 4 walls and, just have to rely on myself and my own ideas and, oh, hey, I need some input. I was not afraid to pick up the phone and call someone else in the district for thoughts or,
But you have beautiful original ideas too.
Oh, well, thank you.
What gives you the confidence to, as you just said, rely on your own ingenuity? What comes from that? What do you get from that?
Well, I think it's something I learned from you. Is just don't be stuck in tradition.
Okay.
Like, change with the times.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely not the same director I am now that I was the first year here, and they're not the same kids either.
Right. Definitely. I was actually going to talk to you about the progress of the program. So ingenuity, relying on your own ingenuity. Let's wrap that around into director's well-being too.
Okay.
It's a really hard officer interview here, Miranda. Job interview.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think it's just important to.
It's fun. I mean, it's fun. It's fun when you come up with your own crazy idea.
Yes. Yes. And so, how I kind of got myself out of the rut is during the summers I teach at Robbins, and it's nice. I teach kids that aren't mine. Mm-hmm. And so I find, these aren't my Dance One kids, nor are they my Royals. Like, these are, mainly middle schoolers.
I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Over the summer, I have to challenge myself to think of new combos or to learn a new trick to incorporate in that combo or just to somehow get myself out of the rut.
Well, and when you say rely on your own ingenuity, the other thing that pops into my mind is enjoying the process.
Yes.
I think that's what a lot of people, if I were to talk very candidly, I think that's where people are missing things. Talking about our director's well-being. Well, you're talking about the physical joy of dancing, but there's also that incredible high from coming from the bubble in your head, the cartoon bubble over your head, to seeing it live on the floor.
Yes. So something here at Ridgepoint, and this is just a product of where I've been and who I am, we have a really big spring show. And, we started planning spring show the day after last year's spring show. Like, we already knew what we were going to do. And my kids know that it's about the journey, not the destination.
Absolutely.
So, it is a constant conversation that I have with the kids, with the officers, and the parents too about what we're going to do in spring show, because that's how they grow choreographically. That's how just they get to showcase their own creativity.
Absolutely, and even the little details of the day. Okay, it sounds silly, but sometimes I geek out about a lot of things, but you got to be proud of your handouts you made for your classes,
Yeah.
And I guess I'm shooting myself in the foot because what do I do all day long every Monday but write lesson plans? But when I write those lesson plans, which I always send you, of course, and she sends me tweaks back. Don't think we ever stop talking through things. But, you know, when it's yours, it's your concept, it's going to be so much more enriching. And how many classes in a row do you usually teach? Like 3? Do you have like 2, 3, 4 periods?
Periods 1 through 4.
Right. So that groove of I tried it this way and I modified it for the next period. I think that's part of ingenuity as well.
Yes.
You know, I know you're supposed to try to teach the same way from the first lesson, but that's not human nature. It should get better every single time.
Yeah.
And if you start with your own concept, it's going to grow to something different.
Yeah.
So tell us that Billboard one more time, Miranda.
Rely on your own ingenuity.
I like it.